Hey y'all, it's Joe, just Joe, and I'm back today with another quick get ready with me. It's not a first impression exactly because I have used the brand's formula before, but it is a first impression on this palette, which I can't believe. I don't have many palettes that I didn't get a chance to use, but this is one of them. And I was kind of feeling a pastel-y mode today, so the palette I'm talking about is the Team Trixie from Trixie Mattel's Cosmetics. Um, they did a Katya, Team Katya and Team Trixie, and spoiler, Team Katya eventually won. But this is what I want to go with today. The sun is shining. It's cooler outside, but you can't really tell because the sun's so hot. But the wind's pretty cool. But anyway, so I already took it out of its box. This is the box. I love the way it reflects. And this is the inner carton, or inner packaging, I guess. I got a cat hair somewhere on my face. I tried to get it off before I started. And these are the colors. And I think I'm going to do another pink look. I know I just did one last week, I believe it will be. But anyways, what does it matter? We're just here to have fun and put on makeup. So I've got everything else on except the eyeshadow and mascara. So let's get into this eyeshadow. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild. It came with a set. And I am going to go into this kind of baby lighter pink Spirit Fingers right here. I do have physical therapy today, which, I don't know. I'm just going to put this in the crease in the outer V. It's not helping. And I've had lots of therapy in my day. Off and on for 15 years. That's not the right brush to use. Actually, this brush is getting kind of stiff. I may throw it away. I hate throwing away stuff, but sometimes it's no good. It's no good. I do actually usually like Wet n Wild brushes, but that one is just old. But yeah, my physical therapy is just not working, and I want it to work because I do not like. Not a fan of. You can get steroid injections that have lidocaine mixed into the steroid, and they hurt, or they hurt me. I don't like the way they feel, so I would much rather have physical therapy work than do one of those. I can have steroids pumped in my back all day long, and those don't bother me, but they do lidocaine first, then the steroid. I think that's the difference. Now, trigger point injections have lidocaine and steroids mixed together, but they don't hurt me. They are a pretty tiny needle. So I don't know what, I don't know. All I know is when they do like feet or hands, it hurts. Maybe it's just because there's so many veins and stuff in your feet and hands. That's probably it, honestly. Whatever it is, I'm not looking forward to it, but it will probably help. So I can't complain. I have decent insurance that's probably going to pay for it. So, but nobody likes to be hurt, and they do sting. But luckily, it just stings for a second. Um, like not a second, but like the amount of time they put it in, 10, 15 seconds. And I'm very fortunate that they are letting Jason come to the back of me, especially since I'm having a lot of fibro fog and pain fog. If you know what that is, it's when you kind of like your brain's overloaded with the pain and you can't concentrate as well. So it's better for Jason to be back there and hear everything and see everything so that when I feel a little bit better, he can explain it to me again if I don't remember everything 100%. And when Jason can't go with me in these situations, I take a notebook, obviously, because you should always know the best to your ability what's going on with your body. I am putting a little bit under, about 2/3 of the way in. Now, I don't always know what's going on because sometimes I've had doctors that'll use big words or medical terms that, I mean, I'm not a doctor, I don't know them. So I'll have them spell them out or just tell them, hey, talk to me like I'm 5. You know, don't use all these words that you barely remember from college. How am I supposed to remember? And I've never even learned them. But luckily that hasn't happened often because I've had really good doctors. I'm gonna take that almost mauvey red, pinky red right here. Take the cake. And I'm gonna go in the outer V with that. How are you doing today? I know Pamela's watching. How are you, Pamela? I hope you're feeling much better. I think you said you got a little behind because you had gotten sick. So I hope you're feeling better. I usually know the 3 or 4 people that for sure are watching my videos. And Pamela is just an amazing person. I'm going to try to remember to link her channel below. I'm going to try to list a couple of channels below if I remember. Like I said, I'm in pretty bad pain fog, so hopefully I remember. Maybe the only thing I did my video Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. Loyal Monday the 21st, maybe 22nd, somewhere in there. I had said I probably wouldn't list the products because my hand. I still did because I felt like I had to, but I really may not now because my hand is killing me, y'all. Holding this mirror is actually painful, which blows my. I've got a mirror right here, but I just don't. I need something like up in my face, you know. I am taking this darker pink, this mauve tone, about a third of the way in on the bottom. I feel like I'm going to do a blue shimmer, though. They've got pink shimmers in this palette. But I think I'm going to do a blue. Kind of really go into the pastel fantasy. I'm going to have to blend this out a little bit. Let me get a fluffier brush. I think this is yeah. This is one of the motor brushes, I believe. And I'm just going to soften everything. I actually like motor brushes quite a bit. They're not the softest. They're kind of in the middle on how soft they are. But they work really well, I think, anyway. But my collection has gotten so big that I'm trying to kind of weed through my brushes. And I don't know if Moda's going to make it since I have some nicer ones. I hate getting away. But I have been donating and letting friends have some. So it's not like I'm just throwing them away. Unless they need to be thrown away because they're not good anymore. But brushes are a hard thing to go through and clean up. You get so many. Like, look at it. This isn't even all my eye brushes, and that's ridiculous. So, once you get box subscriptions, and when I first started makeup, they clearanced out a bunch of brushes at Walgreens, and Jason bought me a bunch. So, you know, you need to go through your brushes when you're like, oh, I've got too many brushes, and not when you're like, oh wow, I've got hundreds. You know what I mean? Let me get my glitter glue. The only thing is, I may go in with blue in the middle and then the baby pink shimmer on the inside. I like to do 2 shimmers. I don't know why. I'm just going to kind of sloppily put this on too, the glitter glue. Sometimes I use a brush, but today I'm not so worried about all the placement. It's just therapy and a very quick lunch with Jason. I will say, I don't know, the ones of you that have had therapy, or does any of y'all not drive? I guess that's the main thing. If the ones of you who don't drive and things that come up like therapy or doctor appointments, do you feel guilty that somebody has to take you? I mean, I know I shouldn't. My husband loves me very much. And now that he lives literally 5 minutes away, I mean, he works, not lives. He works 5 minutes away, pretty much. You know, it's so much easier. He don't have to take days off. He can just run me on lunch. And then there's things with the job he has now he can do while I'm in there. But I can't help it. I always... And he's one of the top ones to be like, don't feel that way. That's silly. It's a better for worse situation. And we're doing what we gotta do. And I can't help it. I do wish, I could drive or do more. Honestly, I wish I could still have a job. And I'm not trying to whine. I'm very blessed. But everybody has hopes and dreams, and man, I would love to work. And I've got several of my friends that feel the same way. Some of these pans are loose. I gotta be careful with this palette. I might have to re-glue, which I don't appreciate very much. I love Trixie Cosmetics, so that sucks. I'm gonna get if I see it, my magnet. That's not it. Oh, I don't see it because I don't have my glasses on. When I get done, I'm gonna check this palette and see if that's gonna fall out. I have a tool that's like a little, you can pick up screws and stuff with it. I use it for my pans. And I am taking that blue kind of like in the crease a little bit. Or the outer V, not the crease. And just letting it kind of, the sprinkle kind of fall into that area so it kind of blends a little bit better. I do want it all to be cohesive. Alright, I'm just scared to hold it up now that I know that was perfect 10 right here. And then I'm going to go to this shimmer Game Face, the baby pink. In the very inner. I got two cats in here with me, and one of them, of course, as soon as I shut the door, is like, oh, no, it's time for me to go. But he's just going to have to wait. Oh, I'm glad I decided to go pastel-y. I was going to wear a totally different outfit and do a dark look, and then I went outside, and I was like, might as well throw my blondie shirt on and do a soft pink look. Well, that's so pretty. I'm still going to blend it a little bit into that edge. Sorry about the mirror, but the blue's kind of bright, so I want to make sure it's even. Oh, that's so pretty. But what am I going to do in my inner corner? What do I got? I'm going to do... You know what? I'm just going to take that pink and just intensify it. The pink I just used. I'm going to do it on a brush and really go in on that inner corner. Really want to bright... There, that looks pretty. Kind of blend it into the bottom. That's so pretty. Oh, I almost put a dirty brush back in there. I think that's where I'm going to call it on the eyes, y'all. Get my mascara. My hand, man. I try really hard not to complain or whine. Just because I think I have a pretty good life. Even with the disability and everything that goes on, I think I have a pretty good life. But, man, this hand is tough. I'm going to go into that Caliray. Was it, Come HELL or High Water? And it's in black. What, is this a tubing? I don't think it is. Zero smudge and life proof. Volumizing curls conditions. Easy roll off removal. Yeah, it is a tubing mascara. It doesn't say that on the front. That's weird, but right here it says totally tubular. So, I think I knew it was a tubing mascara. But, I'm going to just go in on the bottom. I like this mascara quite a bit. It's considered clean. I don't know what that means to anybody. I think at Sephora, it just means it has so many ingredients or less. I don't know what the number is, but I believe that's what it means. But you can have one ingredient that ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand when they call things clean. I do like this mascara though. The only thing is, if you like a dry formula, somehow this one stays pretty wet. It does thicken up a little bit and dry a little bit from the beginning, of course, but not a lot. Which some days I actually quite like. Because I'm not always out for big, crazy lashes. Some days I really do just want a coating. And that's kind of what I'm feeling today. Oh, man, my hand. Alright, let me get up here so y'all can see what I got done. Can't believe Buddy didn't bark. I probably just jinxed myself. I do have like a nude, pinky nude eyeliner in my waterline, but that's what I'm going for today. I really appreciate y'all always listening. You know, things have been kind of tough lately, and this is a really good outlet for me. So, anyways, again, Trixie Cosmetics. I love it. I don't love that the pans are loose. But, I mean, people make mistakes, you know, so I'll get that. It's not a big deal. I'll fix it. Let me see if I see my tool. Oh, there it is. Let's find out. Right here, live on YouTube. That makes me so nervous that that thing was shaking so bad. I mean, I can get glue and glue it back down, but it sure is. So there is one little bit of glue that's holding it in there. Yep. And because it's a shimmer, I don't want to push it in, because it'll put a dent in the shimmer. But anyways, I'm not going to fix it on camera. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all are staying safe, making good decisions, and I hope to see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.